I don't know. You know, your question is, how do I get a green card? All the questions of how do I get a green card require a consultation.
Yeah, because you got to ask quite a few questions.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And you're asking, are there other ways? Maybe yes, maybe no. That's why you have a consultation. Hold on.
So hold the line. And once again, just reminding people that this is a full-service law firm. 1-800-529-5465 happens to be the number. They're located in Manhattan, 225 Broadway, to be exact, on the 5th floor. And when I say full service, I mean personal injury, especially construction accidents, criminal defense, okay? We've got family law, we've got tax law, and obviously immigration. Hopefully we can get back up on, of course, David Squeezanike's page and Jamrock Magazine and quite a few of the other affiliates.
All right. So welcome, everybody. What we'll do, we had some sort of technical glitch, a technical glitch.
Let's see how technical it is if it gets back up on my page.
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know the answer.
I would love to lambast someone.
So who do you think is
Last time this
responsible?
happened, rather than getting it up, they did a share.
Who do you think is responsible for this?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
If you had to take a guess and blame somebody,
I would not blame anyone.
I always have
like working with the facts.
All right,
just
so
the facts.
You will
just the facts.
You will not pull a Trump and just start blaming people.
I will not pull a Brad. I mean a Trump and start blaming people.
You don't want to start tweeting anything out right now.
No, I would. I don't,
you don't want to blame SMG.
I don't want to start
tweeting. Ali. You want to blame Muta Ali?
Yeah, or get into a confined office with yelling and screaming.
Maybe it's Eaton.
You know, with a mediator that is about twice our age.
Maybe Eaton?
Yeah, maybe. Eating? You want to eat?
I would like to eat. I have not eaten yet.
Okay, all right.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. All right, so what do we want to do now? We want to take some more calls. We want to go to...
Honestly?
Let's take some more. All right.
Honestly?
I'll tell you what. We're at the 30-minute mark. You want to do USA credit repair now?
Why not do it when the pages are not all up? Anyway, no, seriously. No, I think we should actually take some more calls until everything is fully up, and then.
All right, so let's do Dwayne and Clive.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll go to one of our man in the street segments.
That would be better, yeah.
And then we can.
If we get to it, we get to. We'll
get to social media hopefully at the end of the show. Dwayne.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Good. Dwayne, got a question?
Yeah, I'm here.
What is your question, Dwayne?
Yeah, my mother is here. I filed for her. She's from Jamaica. She's here going about 3 years now. I paid for her package for her green card, and then they were there, and then they said she needs to pay again. I have the receipt. I have everything, so I wouldn't bother go through the process. I went and I paid again.
Wait a second. Did she enter the United States with an immigrant visa?
Yes.
All right. So basically, what you're saying is her green card was never mailed to her, and they're obviously the immigration service says we mailed it. Too bad you didn't get it, and so you got to pay for it again. You got to pay the filing fee again.
They didn't say. They didn't say. We didn't mail it and we didn't get it. They just said, well then she need to pay for it.
All right. Well, this is the law. I don't know what they told you.
What's the law, Brad?
Okay. If they mailed it and it was returned to immigration undeliverable, then you don't have to pay for it again. If it was mailed by immigration and immigration never received it back as undeliverable by the mailman, you got to pay for it again. That's the law. So unless immigration says they have the card and it was mailed undeliverable, you got to pay to manufacture it again.
No, well, I didn't finish. Well, they sent me text and said, well, then they were looking and even saying, so well, then they start to process it and tell me when we would get it. I pay for it again. I called.
Well, if you did it right, 12 weeks, 14 weeks. If I don't know what you're doing and what forms you're filling out, but if it's done properly, 12, 14 weeks. So hold on. Dwayne, let me tell you what I'm saying.
Listen to the attorney.
Okay, it's been 3.5 years. You haven't gotten your mom her green card yet, even though she's been entitled to it for 3.5 years. Obviously, something is amiss, and at some point,
something is amiss.
So at some point, okay, when you're saying when am I going to get it, I don't have the foggiest idea when you're going to get it because I don't know what you've been doing for the last 3.5 years.
Operative word of the day, foggiest.
All I know is that if it's done properly, it should be somewhere between 8 to 12 weeks. It should be mailed to you. If you haven't got it, let me finish. If you haven't got it in 8 to 12 weeks, I would suggest you come see us.
Yes, but what I'm saying, we did that again, and I called this morning.
Dwayne,
One
listen
second, I
to
want to
me.
hear what he's saying.
Yeah, right.
Let's
All
hear what he's saying.
Let's hear what Dwayne is saying.
Yeah, let's hear. Go
Dwayne.
ahead, Dwayne.
We're trying to get our ratings up,
this
man.
morning, I called this morning again, and when I called this morning again, they give me a number to call somewhere else. When I call them, they say the case is closed.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. At what point do you think you're not getting the green card mailed to you without some help?
No, I know that. That's why I called now, just to because
right.
that's crazy.
Dwayne,
Yeah.
make an appointment to come see me. Hold on. All right, come on.
I was just trying
And his question was, when am I going to get it? He's not getting it. He needs to come see me.
and my point, and I wasn't being facetious.
No, you were
another
not
word.
being facetious. You weren't being rude. You weren't being
I was not
disrespectful.
being rude. I was not being disrespectful.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I was trying to be helpful.
Correct.
I was trying to say, just hold the line, book an appointment, and come in and see you, Brad, or see one of the attorneys here at Spar and Bernstein. And yes, I'm on my phone because I am trying to tell him to get it up on my page.
You're trying to tell him to get it up.
On my page.
On your page?
Yes.
Get it up.
On David Squeezanike's page.
On David Squeezanike's
Yes. So they are
page.
figuring it out.
Page.
Yes. Page.
Figuring out how to get it up.
Yes, definitely.
On David Squeezanike's page.
Yes. Let's get some more
Let me
calls.
ask you a question.
Yes.
You keep turn on and off the glasses. Do you need it to read? You can't read without them, or
I
you
need it
can't
to
see
read.
distance?
I'm getting old.
Why don't you get the laser?
Because the laser doesn't work for reading.
Yes, it does.
It does not. Well, you know what? Let me take that back.
Yeah.
It works, but then it screws up your distance.
Correct.
So which one would I rather have?
I think you'd rather read than be able to see distance.
So I should screw up being able to see far, just so that I can read it without glasses.
Correct.
That's a personal decision that you can make when you get to that level, all right?
Correct.
I would rather put on the
I
glasses.
like to be able to see close up. Distance, I'll take my glasses.
Yeah, I like to see far.
You like to see far.
Very far.
Very far the distance. So you know how to
No.
navigate around.
I like to know what's coming.
You like to see what's coming.
Yes.
Right. But when it's right smack in your face, you have no idea because you can't see.
Yeah, it's just blurry.
You can't see what's
It's
coming
just-
when
it's
it's smack
blurry.
in your face. All right. Let's go to Clive, and then we're going to go to our man in the street. Clive.
Don Lemon.
Brad?
Yes, Clive.
Clive, what's up, man?
How are you?
How are you?
A quick question. My brother, he's a citizen, and he's filing for his wife and 2 kids. Now, the question is, the paper that you put in, is it what, the Form 485?
No.
The
You would
130?
just file an I-130. If he's filing for his brother and kids, you just file an I-130 visa petition, nothing else. You're going to wait a decade, and then we'll figure out
I'm sorry,
what'll happen.
they are here. The kids, they are here. They are in the United States.
Has your brother filed for them in the past?
No.
All right, so you're going to file an I-130 visa petition. We're going to wait over a decade and then figure out what to do because there's a long waiting list. Just filing an I-130 right now. It may not be the fastest way. It certainly may not be the most optimal way. But if you're asking me how does a brother file, a brother files by starting an I-130 and then waiting over a decade, even if the kids are here in the United States.
Oh, no, even if he's a citizen?
If he's not a citizen, you can't file. This is
No, he's a citizen. He's a citizen, and his wife is here, and he wants to file for her, but he wants to know the paper to adjust her status.
I was about? Okay.
Says the attorney.
Says
Says the dentist.
Says
Says the attorney.
Yes. I thought you were filing for a brother. What you're saying is your brother wants to file for his wife and 2 kids.
Wife and children.
I
yes.
understand. How
And
old are the
2 kids.
children? I misunderstood.
Sorry.
I misunderstood. Well, how old are the children?
One is 14 and the other is 19.
When did the marriage happen?
2 years ago.
Okay, good. So we're going to file an I-45 and I-130 for the wife, a separate I-45 and I-130 for each child. You can file for the 19-year-old because the marriage happened before the kid was 18, because it happened more than 2 years ago. But you're going to file a separate adjustment for each as long as they've been in the United States for more than 90 days. If you file before 90 days, you got a problem. Make sure you file after 90 days after their entry.
Okay.
Hold on one second. We can
Yeah.
help. Hold on.
All right. Once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Sorry about the interruptions earlier on the social media platforms. And we are still live on 93.5 WVIP. And I do believe that we are live on
Law offices of Spar and Bernstein.
At least.
Are we live on David Squeeze Annakie?
Yeah.
We are. Very good.
We are live.
All right. We are live and back. So sorry, everybody, for the interruption. This is the Brad and Squeeze Show. We are live on 93.5 FM. We're live on Facebook at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. We're live on David Squeeze Annakie, USA Credit Repair, Link Up Media, Jamrock Magazine. We're going to go to our man in the street now.
You know what?
Citizenship.
I want to take 15 seconds to ask a question.
What?
I'm going to start some trouble right now.
What is the trouble?
Everybody out there that's watching us on social media and checking us out on 93.5, wouldn't it be nice if we had a show that started around, let's say, 6 o'clock in the evenings?
We do. It's called the tape. It's called the tape.
A live show.
Oh my God!
If you
all.
agree with Squeeze that we should do the show live at 6 o'clock in the evening,
you're gonna kill us.
Comment on the social media pages at David Squeeze Annakie, Law Offices of Spar Bernstein, Brad H. Bernstein, YouTube Spar Bernstein.
You know I'm really angry at you.
Inquiring minds just want to know.
You know I'm really.
It's only a question.
You know I'm angry at you.
Hypothetically.
You know I'm angry at you now.
Okay, of course you are.
Okay.
Not to get back.
All right. So let's go. Man in the street citizenship questions. Let's watch this.
This is Kim Moore from the Brad and Squeeze Show, and today we are asking New Yorkers questions from the U.S. citizenship test. Let's see if they can pass it. What is the supreme law of the land?
What is the supreme law of the land? Like there's just the one big thing that's like the supreme law? Like the supreme being?
Jeez, what is the supreme law of the land? Freedom of speech, I guess.
The supreme law of the land, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Equal rights. You got me. I'm feeling really stupid.
The supreme law of the land is the Constitution. In other words, all the laws derived from the Constitution.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
50?
I don't know that one. No, I have no idea. I'm sorry.
21, 20, I don't know, 15? I have no idea. How many is there?
There are only 27 amendments to the Constitution. It's usually a pretty big deal, and we pretty much remember all of them.
What are the first 10 amendments of the Constitution called?
Declaration of Independence?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The first 10 amendments of the Constitution, I have no clue.
The first 10 amendments of the Constitution are called the Bill of Rights. Freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, the right to bear arms.
The idea of self-government is summarized in 3 words in the Constitution. What are those 3 words in the Constitution?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
If you don't know, the 3 words are "we the people."
How many justices are there on the Supreme Court?
3. 3 justices? I don't know.
10?
I'm not too sure how many justices are in the Supreme Court.
You want to take a guess?
25.
There are 9 justices on the Supreme Court.
Not 16, not 2, not 3, 9 Supreme Court justices.
What does the judicial branch do?
I'm sorry, what is that?
The judicial branch?
Do they levy the taxes?
The judicial branch makes judgments or legal decisions on, I guess, I don't know if it's local or state.
The judicial branch reviews laws.
Interpret the laws, make the laws, and resolve the issues.
When there's a case that's in front of a judge, the judge will identify the particular laws that control that case.
So when a case comes before a court, it is the court's job to resolve the issue, make a decision.
What is the economic system of the United States?
Can you further explain that question?
Yeah, like how?
I don't know.
I'm gonna lean toward communism.
Certainly not communists.
Communism is actually not even an economic system. That's kind of a political system, a governing system.
The economic system in the United States is the market economy. That means that we are capitalists.
What is one power of the federal government?
That's a good question.
The federal government makes decisions on taxes. No?
I don't know. I'm afraid I don't know. I don't know either.
One federal power is to print money. Only the federal government can do that, so that as a country we have one monetary system. The interviewer will have a list of 10 questions. Only 6 of 10 need to be answered correctly. So you get the first 6 right, and that's it. That's all the officer wants to know.
Prior successful results do not guarantee similar outcome. I think we could actually run this for the whole hour.
The whole time, just man in the street.
We should test it one day. We should just run.
When we go on vacation,
man in the streets.
When we go
the
on
whole hour.
No. What we do when we go on vacation, when we go on vacation, we're going to run.
Why would we go on vacation?
Me and
together?
you are going on vacation together. Yes. Yes.
You know that's going to be.
We will go to a vacation resort.
That's a battle that we need to fight early.
Yes.
Because you think when you go on vacation, because you're the attorney, I should automatically go on vacation.
Yes. When I go on vacation,
where's the emojis?
We will be running the best
throw one
stuff.
up on the screen now.
We'll find best of stuff. We'll run.
All right. No
All right. So let's go to USA Credit Repair.
They're
they're our sponsors, and they're going to sponsor the segment that we will go into right after the social media rapid fire check-in.
Let's just cut to Kim Moore, our social media.
No, we have to talk about USA Credit.
We are doing it.
Okay.
Work with me here.
Okay, fine.
Come on, Brady. Work with me here.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right. Maybe I should call him an elf. Yeah. Hello there, Kim. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing well. How are you guys?
You look a little frazzled.
Am I stressed? Do I look stressed?
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little stressed.
You were not working on getting the streams back up. Not at all.
No, definitely not. I was sitting here twirling my thumbs.
No, you weren't. By the way, folks, this is Kim Moore, and of course, she's going to be reading off the questions to Brad Bernstein, who is going to be answering the questions very quickly. And of course, it's called a rapid fire segment right here. And she's got questions lined up. But we just want to remind her that this is proudly sponsored by USA Credit Repair. What is USA Credit Repair, Kim?
They fix your disgusting, ugly credit to give you beautiful credit.
Just because you say that, I'm going to let the next 50 people get their credit repaired absolutely free. All they're paying is just the administrative fee of $99, but we're going to work on their credit for, 90 days? Is that good enough for you?
I thought they have to know the citizenship test. We forgot about that?
No, we're switching things up. What?
Okay.
Do you see the same date every day? Let's go to Kim.
I have my cards here with the news.
Yep. Okay.
The news of the day. In the exciting news of the day, USA Credit Repair will be repairing your credit for $99.99.
1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. I'm proud to see the numbers stay the same. 1-800-872-7177. I can fix a little problem that you have, Kim.
What's that?
Your boss. He needs to install like a Verizon, independent Verizon network back there, because that blip that you're getting is the network that you're currently on. And, it's been happening ever since you've been doing it from that room.
Good to know.
Just thought I'd fix that technical issue.
Know.
So it's not your fault sometimes when we can't hear you.
It's
the network.
Know.
It throttles. But let's get to a question.
I gotcha.
Rapid fire.
Our first question from multiple viewers is, can we go an extra 30 minutes since we had a technical issue?
No, we cannot, because I am due at the United Nations at 2 o'clock for some other program that I have to do.
And I'm due back at Link Up Media across the street at 222 Broadway.
So I am not able to, unfortunately.
unfortunately. I got to speak with everyone at Link Up Media. USA
across the street.
Yeah, across the street.
Right. And while Squeeze is talking to people at 222 Broadway, I will be at the United Nations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's true.
That's a completely fair
This is the
excuse.
second time he has been to the United Nations in the past 3 months.
Correct. Next question.
Kool-Aid on YouTube wants to know, if you're here illegally and your sister filed your I-130, why can't you get your green card?
I don't know, but I will ask at the United Nations at 2 o'clock. No, I'm only kidding. Because if you're here illegally, what the law says is that in order for you to get your green card in the United States, you ask, there's no logical reason other than that's the law. Congress, in their infinite wisdom, whether you think it's wisdom or not wisdom, says that if you overstayed your time unless you are 245I or unless you fall into certain categories of people, such as people who are married to U.S. citizens, children under 21 of U.S. citizens, parents of U.S. citizens, people who are on U visas, which is crime victims, VAWA, Violence Against Women's Act, maybe some other ones that I forgot off the top of my head. But there's limited people who overstay their time that could always adjust their status. Everybody else got to go home. On the list of people who got to go home, brothers and sisters. You have a 10-year bar unless you can do a provisional waiver.
By the way, I just realized that they just shared the page. They just shared it. They didn't even go. They just shared it. Forget it. Let's just get to the next question.
Squeeze is angry. He's from the South Pole. You ever see a Jamaican from the South Pole? This guy, you put on a green hat, and this guy is the elf from the South Pole.
I'm pissed off.
He's angry. He's angry. He is from this morning. I swear to God, he was from the North Pole. Nicest, sweetest guy. If you know, I didn't know him any better, I would say he was almost cuddly. But now he's from the South Pole. Very angry. Very angry.
He's
angry
start
man.
And end the show angry.
He started angry and he's ending angry.
Let's just go to
all right. Let's go to the next question.
China on Facebook would like to know.
China. Isn't that what Donald Trump says? China. Squeeze is like not even paying attention right now. All right. Let's just do the Brad Son Squeeze show for the last 10 minutes, please.
There we go.
Yeah.
I've got China on Facebook. I've submitted my paperwork for citizenship. I did my biometrics in July of this year. Now I'm still waiting. Is this normal? And if not, what can I do?
Did you get your work? Is China asking about a work permit or a green card?
She said her paperwork for her citizenship.
Her paperwork for her citizenship. It is not normal, except the now not normal is now normal in the times of the guy who says China, because he's delaying everything, including citizenship. Everything is backed up. It should be 6 months. It's taking 9-10 months now.
Shine would like to know, I came up on a conditional green card and filed to remove the conditions, did the biometric in May of this year, but I haven't heard anything back since. But now I want to know, when can I start to file for this citizenship? And I have a 15-year-old child. Will they automatically become a citizen?
If your child's a green card holder, they will automatically become a citizen if the child's living with you in your full custody before the 18th birthday and you become a citizen before the 18th birthday. As far as when can you file for your citizenship, generally you got to remove the conditions of your permanent residence. However, if you want to, after 2 years, 9 months, 3 days from the time that you received your conditional green card, if you still don't have a decision from immigration, you are eligible to file for your citizenship. And at your citizenship interview, they will conduct 2 interviews simultaneously. One to remove the conditions of your permanent residence, and then if you pass that, a second one to do your citizenship.
Okay.
All right. Squeeze,
Yes,
are you
sir.
joining us, sir?
Yes.
Squeeze is angry texting right now.
No,
he is angry texting.
Let me just shut up.
Angry texting.
And back to the normal Squeeze.
And now back. Oh, he just made it back to the North Pole.
And I still haven't corrected it. But hey,
still have not corrected it.
No, it's okay. But anyway, Kim, how are you? Okay, let's get to the next question. Rapid fire. Yeah.
Okay. The best ally wants to know, my husband lives in a shared apartment. We do not have a lease together. Could we do an affidavit of...
Nothing.
Say again? Maybe we will resolve this at the end of the show and not during the show.
I sound like Brad, right? This
yes.
is something that Brad would do.
Yes. Why don't we resolve it? There's nothing I sound like Brad. Explain something to you. Kim, let me give you some advice that a sage once told me. A sage by the name of David Annakie. He said, Brad.
You know that's my daughter's name.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, he said to me, Brad, don't get yourself worried over stuff you can't control. He says that to me all the time. So here he is worrying about stuff he can't control. Now let me give you some of my sage advice.
Yes, what's your sage's advice?
Listen to your own advice. Don't worry about stuff you can't control.
Thank you.
Finish the show, put a smile on, and we'll figure it out after. All right, what is your question? What is your question?
I feel like my people are working for your people.
Yes.
There's something I don't know here. All right,
anyway. What is your question?
The best ally on Facebook wants to know, my husband lives in a shared apartment and we don't have a lease together. Can we do an affidavit of residence and get it notarized along with a utility bill in our name to send with the paperwork to USCIS?
You don't have to send it to the you don't have to send it to the immigration. That's stuff you bring to the interview. But whoever you pay your rent to can just sign a letter. There's somebody you're paying your rent to. So whoever you're paying your rent to is your landlord. And they can sign a letter saying, you know, Jane and Sam, because we always like Sam. Okay, Jane and Sam live here and they pay $300 a month, and that's all I know. And that's fine. Okay? Don't have to go through a whole rigmarole of affidavits and stuff.
Oh, that's excellent.
But you should have other documents to establish you're living together. So yes, credit card bills, bank statements, taxes, that should also be in your shared name at that marital address.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Darshani on Facebook would like to know, I've filed for my brothers and sisters in 2000, but their case was denied. Can I reopen their case now? What's the best that I could do?
Why? It depends why the case was denied and at what stage it was denied at. Was the I-130 approved? If the I-130 was approved, you can refile a new I-130 and request the old priority date. If the I-130 was not approved, then you're SOL, which does not mean statute of limitations.
Oh, I thought it meant statute of limitations.
Right, or perhaps
TIHS.
What?
TIHS, out of luck.
I'm trying to learn all these acronyms. You know what? The Urban Dictionary now on Google is like, it's like on, it's in my favorites now, because every time I'm texting people, they always give me acronyms. Even I was in the production room the other day, and I forgot what I asked, and I go, "What does this mean?" And everyone goes, "I don't know." And I mean, people are now like making up their own acronyms.
I know one that's going to get used a lot after this show. GFY.
What? GFY. G. Go.
Yep. There it is.
Go. Fugazi you. Go Fugazi you. All right. Social media check-in. Rapid fire. Let's go. We got to finish this up. We got about 3 minutes. Let's go. It's one of those crazy shows. Yeah.
Pauline on Facebook wants to know, what's a K3 visa?
That is a visa to come to the United States while you're waiting. You're already married and you want to enter the United States to wait for your green card here rather than wait in your home country.
There's a question that someone wanted to know. I don't know if this is true. Is the consultation fee, the calling consultation fee, different from in-person consultation?
It is a little more expensive.
Okay. All right. No problem.
Alana on Facebook wants to know, can a person on a visitor's visa apply for change of status through a family member?
Can a person on a visitor's visa apply for change of status for their family member?
No, through a family member. So I'm assuming another family member that lives here would be.
Well, you're talking about adjustment of status unless it's a spouse or unless it is your child under the age of 21 who's a U.S. citizen. You're not going to be able to adjust your status while on a visitor's visa without overstaying. Or if you're talking about a change of status to a student or something else, some other non-immigrant visa, that has nothing to do with your family member applying for you. It's you applying. Perhaps you may need an affidavit of support from somebody, but it's your application.
Okay. All right. Kim, as usual, you have been wonderful. Can we get another question? You are the best SMG I have ever seen.
And some of the SMGs...
And I've had SMGs in my family.
And by the way, some of the SMGs were related to him.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
All right, boy, I hope that family member... I hope that family member of yours is not watching at this moment.
I hope not.
He's going to send it to a psychiatrist. My father said I wasn't the best.
I'm going to get angry texts in the middle of the night.
My father's a terrible father. I thought I was the best.
He's going to have to get therapy sessions for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
I'm doing therapy for the rest of my life.
All right. Yeah, our first SMG ever when we started this was David's son, for those who... Squeeze's son, for those who don't know.
Yeah, he had a lot to do with initiating some of this.
Yes, he did. He did.
He said he brought your page up by 30,000 fans. Is that true?
That's not true. But thank you very much, first SMG.
10,000?
Thank you very much, first SMG. Thank you. All right.
If he's watching this, you know he's going to be calling you.
Let's do one last one before we get out of here.
Okay, Javel on Facebook wants to know, a friend of mine is in New York, still in status, and wants to apply for university. Can she apply to school, or does she have to visit us first?
She's in the United States, can she apply to, go apply to a school, get an I-20, then come see us.
Okay.
All right, we got to get out of here, Squeeze. It's the end of the hour.
Yeah. Ethan says, by the way, we have a few seconds. He says, tell him, because I'm screaming expletives, he said, tell him next time the stream goes down for whatever reason, don't go up without waiting for us.
Well, we can't wait. He's got to be there. All right. We're out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465.
What are you doing?